Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel and another season of Scooby-Doo. So after the lackluster finale for the new Scooby-Doo movies and just the overall struggling that I did with the new Scooby-Doo movies as well, we are back after resurrecting the channel last week after a 10-month hiatus with Scooby-Doo. So from now on, like I mentioned last week, we will be doing 3 episodes per week on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because currently doing a full-time job as well as still releasing constantly on my gaming channel since the beginning, keeping myself busy. I'm also currently in school for my degree, so just very, very busy. So we'll see how this goes. But for now, what I want to do is basically 3 episodes per week. So I'll be reacting to Scooby-Doo until 2027. So I did a giant list out for my entire schedule, and our current end date for Scooby-Doo is February 28th of 2027. And that'll end off with the most recent movie. And we'll see what releases since then because the live action series is supposed to come out. So we'll definitely react to that in between. But besides that, we are going right into it with the Scooby-Doo Show. So it was originally released as the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour, but it was repackaged in the Scooby-Doo Show. So that's what we'll be reacting to. So it's 16 episodes in the first season, 8 in the second, and 16 in the third. This episode is High Rise Hair Raiser, and it's the 50th episode of the entire series, which is pretty awesome. But episode 1 of the Scooby-Doo Show, it was released on September 11th, 1976. I was getting really sick of the 45-minute long episodes, but this one back to 20 minutes. And like always, we watch it on 2 times speed because they just talk a bit slow compared to some other shows, and also there's just how I process the information a little bit better. And this also marks the first appearance of Scooby-Doo Show to appear on the ABC network, that which lasts up to until a pup named Scooby-Doo. Oh, that's interesting. Nicole Jaffe left. Because she was the original Velma, and until she got married and retired from acting after the new Scooby-Doo movies. That's unfortunate. We are now on with Pat Stevens. Everybody else is the same though. Hoyt Curtin resumed her role as musical director at Hanna-Barbera during the production of the previous show. And I think that's going to do it from all the trivia and notes that I have. Just, it's a lot easier to react to it when we don't have to write down notes beforehand, so it's a lot more fun to do it that way. But let's get right into it. Episode 1 of the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour, High Rise Hair Raiser.
It's the Spectre!
Alright, so we're starting off with like a vampire kind of guy that looks like a specter. Sam's Pizza, nice.
Like my favorite indoor sport. Eat it. But mine too.
Better believe it, son.
Hey, listen to this. Another
That was
interaction
just
with
a dough,
safe
crazy
burglars.
doggy.
Investigators are baffled as none of the safes were broken into.
All were done as though the burglars knew the combinations.
Well, I'm more interested in getting the combination to a job.
Good idea, Shag. We're running out of money.
Wow, going for a job. It's never been mentioned before of them getting jobs. Like, of course, later on down the line, like during the Scooby-Doo movie and stuff, they have jobs, but
Guess he's not hungry.
in the
Can't let it go to
actual
waste. People are starving.
show.
Mainly me.
That's a new one. A building being haunted before it's even built.
Oh,
There used to be an old house
I
here
forgot
that
about
looks like
Daphne's cross
But
eyes.
we moved it away.
I guess somebody forgot to tell the Spectre, huh? Like it's been nice knowing you, Mr. Doherty? So long.
Yeah, I love how they're mentioning the night shift. That's one of the things that people are always struggle with.
Don't let that spooky specter be a spoilsport.
Feels really real since I've
Besides,
been
there's a
job
mystery
searching
here
for a
that needs to be
while.
solved.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, right.
Listen, Velma, while Shag and I are
At the
working,
time of
you
this
and Daphne can
recording,
down to the
I'm
newspaper library and find
like
out
2
all you
days
can about
later, I
this
begin
building.
my
Look for clues that might explain why it's being
job.
haunted.
We're on our way.
Of course, I won't be there for a while
Jim
because
Rabbit's one of the
planning
few
on
men able to stay on
graduating,
the job.
getting
He'll tell you what to do.
something
Come on, boys,
in
I'll
my
show you around.
field,
Thanks,
but
Mr. Ribbons.
still.
Where will we be working, sir?
Oh my gosh.
Way up there.
Look at the freaking moon right next to it. I would hate that. Just seeing those old style New York buildings being built are horrible. I would freaking make me so sad.
Oh, don't worry, sir. While we're working, Shag and I will keep our
Also, this dude looks like an absolute Chad. Like his shoulders all the way back. He has fantastic posture. I'm slouching over.
working at the top.
The top? I thought when you're new on the job you started at
He
the
looks
bottom.
great. He has such a cool build, like wide shoulders,
Where is he?
like
Over
a.
there. You got the hang of it now?
Yes, sir, Mr. Sparks.
All right, you're on your own.
Thanks.
That's it? Really? He's 20 floors up and he does one drill and that's it. He didn't even tell him where to drill or anything.
This is hard work. Give me
Well,
a towel,
basically, he's nailing in the screws, but still.
Scooby. Got it. Now let me have the bucket and hoist up another one.
Spectre, there he is. Of course, you hoist him up and he's just chilling right there.
Scooby's right. It's the
Good
Spectre.
for the Spectre, though, whoever ends up being to hide like that, not to get scared about heights or anything. It's always one of the things that they never really mention about Scooby-Doo villains is that they always do all this junk that would scare any normal person. Kind of crazy style they are. Definitely a nice return to form, though. This is a fun 50th episode of the series. It feels nice having it similar to Where Are You kind of style. Where you don't have to have a shoehorned in celebrity. Cartoon physics. Nice. Oh, Fred's still here. You just painting? Why are you painting metal with a great metal color? Crazy man.
The house that was removed from the haunted house site was built in 1820 by a young man named Ebenezer Crabbe. His neighbors suspected him of practicing
Crabbe.
witchcraft because during the
1820,
next 50 years,
geez.
he never seemed to grow older. By that
What?
means he's about 180 years old. Right.
Yeah, he's like 200 years old. That's
180
insane.
years old?
Zoinks! Ebenezer sure moves fast for a guy that old.
Huh? Did you see him?
Did we see him?
So that's like a full-on, like, supernatural, like, the first real appearance of something, because
We know where they moved
that's
the original
insane.
house, and I'm for checking it out.
That old geezer, Ebenezer.
Of course,
Oh, I'm not Ebenezer.
old lady similar to Captain Color style.
Nettie Crabbe.
Nettie Crabbe, okay. Besides the construction people, that's the first real person we've met that could be evil. So Nettie Crabbe so far is going to be locked in,
Thanks, Miss Crabbe.
since she's the first one and a descendant of the ghosts. Oh, really? The Spectre just a statue?
Oh, Shaggy, that's
Oh my
only a
gosh.
statue.
Statue? Hey, you're right.
I like how it looks exactly like him compared to the Spectre.
Hey, here's old Ed's black magic book, Scoob. Listen to this, Mambo Jumbo.
Spells and other neat weird stuff. I love it. That's great Scooby-Doo humor.
A toad goes beep. Hocus pocus.
Oh,
You're a
nice. That looks similar to the Boo Brothers and Reluctant Werewolf kind of style.
Come on, feller. Turn back to yourself. Boy, only a real dumbbell would believe that.
Yeah, so that's real magic again. That's funny. I love that.
Nothing up here either.
I do like whenever they do kind of like stuff is real, though.
Nettie Crabbe has been dead for 50 years.
Really? Seriously? Okay, so
Nettie is a ghost?
Wow, what a family.
yeah, we
Also found this
have
in an old trunk in
that
Ebenezer's
too.
room.
So
It's a receipt
Also,
for a very expensive telescopic lens.
Velma's new voice feels like it's
Ebenezer Crabbe only a couple of months ago.
more sensual. It's more kind of.
Optical
I don't know
lens,
why.
Here we come.
It just feels sexier. It's kind of that was my first thought when I heard her new voice. I don't know. I think it's because it's a little bit deeper. Like trying to replicate the previous person, but still a bit deep.
Yes. It's for an electronic spotter telescope lens.
It'd be kind of random if he was the guy though, because they only needed him for kind of looking
That's
at
very unusual.
stuff as the
That's odd.
expert.
It seemed to make the room brighter. Try looking out the window.
That's the most eye has been animated in this entire show with like eyelashes and everything. That's hilarious. 'Cause other than that, it's just basically 4 lines. There he is, boys. Get out. Oh, they just full on just parked right in the middle of the road and ran. That's exactly what I would have done, so that makes sense.
I got it.
They're gonna dress up as chefs.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
old Ebenezer.
I always like how the villains take part.
He's gone, Scoob. But look, so's the lens.
Shaggy, Scoop, you guys all right?
Yeah, we're okay.
What happened?
Oh, plenty. Like I'll tell you over a pizza. And when he blew the candles out, he took off with the lens. Didn't
Wow, so he literally meant
Why we want the lens?
Shaggy said he was gonna tell
Wait a
them
minute,
over
Dad.
the
There's
pizza,
been
and he
another
really
slave
did.
robbery.
That's
And
so
look at
funny.
this. The haunted building where Fred and Shaggy work is in the center of all the robbery locations. Right. That must tie in with the mystery somehow.
And I bet we can untie it if
Oh,
we capture
oh,
the
that's similar to like Psych and stuff, where
That's what he said.
basically in other things where you kind of just cross it around
Chase me?
each place.
Follow you along that beam. Trip
Go in
over the nylon
between.
line, causing that plastic bucket of quick drying cement to fall on him.
Wow, that ought to slow him up.
Yeah, I like freeze him in his tracks.
What do we do, Fred?
Nice. Oh, that was a fourth wall break for sure. That was awesome. I like that. For being scared to be even up there, they're doing really good, just running straight up on those poles and beams. I love how they always get into that. That's going perfect.
And now I have you trapped.
Nope, Shaggy and Scooby to the rescue.
Hang on, we're headed for that penthouse.
Also, first time he's talked.
Hey, look, they're trapped in the
A
quick dry
minute.
cement.
Now we'll see
Really?
who these two characters really are. First, we unmask the Spectre.
It's Red Sparks. Hi, boss.
Ah, meddling kids.
Now to get the mask
Oh.
off old Nettie.
Jim Rivets.
Really?
Red Sparks and Jim Rivets. Safe burglars? That's right. And you can't screw that? Yes, sir. You'll notice this penthouse faces all the buildings where the robberies
Oh,
took place.
By
okay.
using a powerful telescope with a special
Huh.
light-gathering lens, they were able to see the owner opening their safes.
And copy down the combinations.
So
What do you know?
they just got a
Oh,
job
the
in
Maloney Company.
doing the
That's the same
construction
that was last
stuff.
night.
Ingenious.
Okay,
Why
interesting.
did they haunt my building?
Because it was high enough to obstruct their view. They had to slow down construction by scaring off the workers.
Now, if we could only find the stolen money.
Oh my gosh, freaking
Good
Scooby.
job, Scooby. You wrapped up the case for us.
Wow.
A sight.
It
Nice.
says honorary police dog. That's
Oh,
pretty
cool.
neat, isn't it, Scooby?
That'd be something fun to make, but it'd be impossible. I wouldn't bother.
You wouldn't forget your old buddy, would you, Scoob?
I like how they just
Thanks.
the olive wasn't before in the previous shop, and now it's there. That's funny as well. Good job, Scooby. All right, and that was the first episode of the Scooby-Doo Show, the premiere and the 50th episode. So no Scooby Snacks eating, no weird food, and no property damage, but a really fun return to form for the first episode going back into Scooby-Doo, similar to Where Are You? I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna rate it better though, because I just struggled so much with the new Scooby-Doo movie, so I feel like I'm in a better mood just getting back into something similar, and it's just really fun. We didn't really know much of the villain, which was kind of like my only dockage. The funny moments, like the black magic scene, was pretty great. The overall kind of, of course, about the money, that kind of thing. So very Scooby Doo esque villain, and it was definitely interesting. Like they were the only other two characters we met besides the scientist that told them about the lens, and then the lens ended up being a MacGuffin. Didn't even matter, so that was kind of random as well. But overall, not too bad of an episode. I'm just going to keep it rather short today and just have some fun with it by continuing on. So for me, I think I'm going to give this one a 6.5 out of 10. I was going to give it a 7, but just thinking about that, the villain only spoke once. I did like his fourth wall break. I like how he was around whenever they were making the plan. It felt more natural. Like, they're going to be on top of the construction building. So, of course, we're going to be around. But definitely a fun episode and a fun return to form. That's why it's going to have a 6.5 out of 10 to start us off for the season 1 of the Scooby-Doo show. So I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 2. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day.